Pokemon Go trainers, welcome to episode 188 of Lured Up, the podcast where we take Pokemon Go way more seriously than we do ourselves. Lured Up is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is Tuesday, July 27th, 2021. I'm your host, Ken Pescator, joined by my co-host, Adam Tuttle. Adam, yo.
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 Yo MTV Raps.
Yo MTV Snaps?
Yo, I'm getting a dent in my head from wearing headphones all day.
Listen, I have
I'm
mine
Tim
on.
the Tapman. I'm Tim the Tapman head right now, dude.
After we record, my ears hurt so much.
Dude, how do you think I feel? I have half-inch plugs in my ears, so trying to stuff them inside the
I have
cups of the headphones.
7/16 I don't know what they are.
Oh, you have it on one.
I only have it on one. Yeah, so that ear hurts so much compared to the other.
It's like one throbbing ear.
Yes, that's literally how it is.
That's
I
great.
kid you
That's
not.
so funny. That's so funny. All right, well, we got some stuff to talk about this week. We'll recap the first week of the Ultra Unlock. It's been pretty darn good. And we may have known about the first part of the unlock, but now we have all of August, but there's still a bunch of holes in the schedule. So it's like I love when they do these like monthly, recaps, but I don't like when they leave so many gaps in it. So we'll talk through that. And then there's a really interesting topic here. There's been a bunch of ban waves, and like people have been getting banned inappropriately for years, like people that aren't up to shenanigans get a ban, get 30-day ban, soft ban, shadow ban, this ban, fucking whatever, Ray ban. But lately
Headband,
it's been
choice
headband,
band.
it's it's been real bad, and there's been like subsequent waves over and over, like over the past couple weeks. Like there was just one the other day again. And people, mainly people on iOS devices, but it is global, but getting banned for no reason. Like people wake up in the morning and they go to turn the game on and they're banned for some action that took place overnight while they were sleeping. Like it would be impossible for something to have happened.
Maybe they illegally downloaded a port for Pokemon Sleep before it came out.
We'll talk about
account.
So we'll talk
That's
about
the only
it
thing
at
I
the
could
end of the
think
show.
of.
Adam, you might be onto something, but we'll get there because it's definitely an interesting topic and it sucks for a lot of people. So we'll get there. But let's start with the Ultra Unlock Part 1. That was this past week and is still going for another couple days.
This is time, correct?
Yeah, this very much is. But
And
I think
so. It's spicy, is what you're saying. It's a spice.
Well, this week for me and, for some in my community, this has been like an interesting week. There's plenty to do in the game, right? So there's no shortage of stuff to do. But I think players might be feeling like a little bit burnt out, like from GoFest and that whole like lead up to it and everything. So I don't know if all the motivation to play was there. I know a lot of people were remotely raiding Dialga, but I don't know if a lot of people were necessarily out and about. But whenever there's a new shiny legendary, like people go bonkers for it, like the raids and everything are always popping off. But I had zero interest in doing any of the 3-star raids. Like I had no interest in them at all. But the 1-star raid lineup was legit. All shiny possibilities with the 2 new shiny Shieldon and Cranidos in there. That was pretty lit. But Adam, how in your area, like how are people responding to Dialga? And like, do you get a vibe that players might be a little burnt out, or is it the momentum?
Yeah, I haven't been getting as many invitations to raids recently.
I guess that's a good barometer, right? Like
the
activity of
it's not necessarily a bad thing. I did request them today, and I did get them, but they were too late for me to enter. So it's my fault for choosing to check out Twitter or choosing to text somebody back,
Sorry, you Adam'd it.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me here. I'll pull the curtain back. Let me explain an Adam text message exchange. Right now, we both have iPhones, so we could do the whole red receipt thing. Like I know when you look at the thing, and it's like Adam will text me a question. Let's just say at 5:00, Ken. question. And then at 5 o'clock, within the same minute, I respond with an answer, and usually, because I'm inquisitive, asking a follow-up question. Fucking crickets. I was like, dude, you sent this text message to me 10 seconds ago. How have you already checked out of the conversation? It was literally, I responded instantaneously in the same minute. It was like, I know you saw the shit. Like, where'd you go? And then it's like, it'll go unread for like 2 hours. And it's like, dude, I responded immediately. Oh, so funny. But no, what about 1 stars? I mean, I'm kind of all about the 1 star.
Absolutely loving it.
So good, right?
Yeah. No, so it took me a little bit to get into this event, and I want to go as far as say it took me till today to get into this event. I was going pretty casually, not necessarily because I didn't want to tap on the Kabutos, the Anoriths, or the Lileeps.
What? Why?
Okay,
you said you were
hear me out.
excited for the fossils.
Yeah, I know, and I totally forgot that I said I was excited for them. So I totally Atomed it, okay? But I quickly realized that I have 100% Credilli. I have 100% Armorith or Amaranth. I don't know what it is.
Anorith?
No, the big thing.
The Mike Wazowski?
Yes. I have those 2. I have 100% Ammonite, and I have 100% Kabutops, and I have 100% Aerodactyl. So I need to go hard. And when I saw an Aerodactyl in the raid today, I was like, oh, I really need that, but like I don't have time to go after it, but I really wanted it. And now I'm just clicking on everything and like pineapping and just catching because I want those XL candies because they're already powered up all the way because they're older Pokemon.
Right. They're just not up to 50.
Exactly.
So, I haven't thought about that because, like, I have 100% Aerodactyl, but like, I'm still not doing fucking Aerodactyl raids. Like, no way. Like, there's no way I'm using a pass on an Aerodactyl. I just don't want them.
What if
I've
it's
got
free?
Plenty of shinies. What do you mean? What if it's free? That's taking away for
you
something
want the
that
XL candy.
But I'd rather do a Dialga.
Well, what if you're not going to use your raid pass?
That's not going to happen. I'm definitely using it. I don't know. It wouldn't feel good. It wouldn't feel good. I'd rather be like, yo, I'll pull over on the way home and just do whatever 1 star I see. If I see an unknown, dude, like unknowns are in raids. Like this is the time.
Yeah, that's really nice.
This is time to do unknown. And same thing with like Cranidos and Shieldon. Like after this event, those fucking spawns are very hard to come by. So it's like, if you want a shiny hunt, now's the time, so, but unknown is the big one for me right now. So that's what I'm trying to do. But, I don't know. Do you mind spending the remote raid pass on a 1 star? Like, does it?
No, it doesn't
seem
bother
cheaper.
Me.
No, like that's like the hard part. Sometimes it's like, why do I feel? And I don't know why I feel this, but like, why do I feel that my remote raid pass needs to be spent on a legendary? Like, it's just a digital Pokemon. It's just like, why is a Shieldon not have the same value in my eyes as a Dialga when it comes to the shiny? Or I don't know. It's like, not like I'm going to use it.
I've already got the shiny Dialga, so it kind of.
Yeah, I don't. I haven't been raiding though.
I know. I think I raided like 2 or 3, and it's just like I got it, and I'm like, all right. And then So I did 1, didn't get the shiny, and then I did another, got the shiny, and then I did another one because I got invited, and I didn't get a shiny, but I got 3.
I've got about 25 regular raid passes in my inventory, no remotes. I'm chilling out from GoFest because I spent a lot of money during GoFest. So I'm still chilling out on that. I'm just about to hit the second tier of the level 50 challenge, the level 50 special research, which gives you 10 battle passes. So that's legit. So it's like, if I'm doing raids right now, I'm doing them in person. And I get out of work at 6 o'clock tomorrow, I'm going to go right to the Rutgers campus and fucking do raid hour. So if I could get in, 15, 20 in-person raids tomorrow, that'd be a good use of my passes and time. I need to chill with the remotes, yo. It's been crazy.
Yeah, I really wish I saved some money and didn't spend anything.
Too late now.
No. It's just one of those like.
Think about the memories, though. Think about the memories.
The memories of being frustrated. Yeah.
Oh, but
it was such a good day.
As for wild Pokemon, I've been seeing a shit ton of Ammonite, Kabuto, and Porygon. Those are like the most common by me. But Cranidos and Shieldon are around. Definitely more Cranidos than Shieldon. But enough, not like few enough to make me be like, where the fuck are these things? And there was a collection challenge, which I did pretty quickly. So it's, what were the spawns like by you? Was there any specific fossil or anything that's shown up more than the other?
A lot of Kabutos, a lot of Cranidos, and a lot of Ammonite, just like you said.
Yeah.
I mean, Porygon is part of the collection, so it has to be there. I think that's the reasoning. Same thing with the Ammonite and the Kabuto.
Yeah, well, I don't think there was any real challenging stuff in the collection challenge. Like, I like when they do stuff like they throw in a couple evolutions or a raid Pokemon or a research Pokemon or something. Like, I like when they give it a little bit of diversity. This, I think I did this in like, I don't know, my commute to work for the most part.
Yeah, it was pretty simple.
But Adam, I see you posted I was going to ask you how your spawns have been. You posted a screenshot. I guess, lay this on me.
So like I said, I guess I haven't been too excited for this event, but I was catching. Today kind of sparked that, hey, I'm going to go out, and I was out shopping and stuff and got my son a haircut. He's got a mohawk. He totally is rocking it right now.
Yes.
And from when I left the house to when I got home, I got 4 shinies. Let me tell you the shinies. I got them a chop.
That's crazy.
That was the first one. I was kind of like, it's like a feels bad moment because it's like there's so many fossils and I just happen to click the one Machop and it's just green and I'm like, right. Really? And then like I left that store and on my way through like downtown, I hit a Whismur.
That's legit.
That was shiny and I was like, whoa! It looks so good. And then I get to my next destination and I got an Ammonite literally like 4 or 5 minutes later.
That's ridiculous.
And then the Go Plus, I just happened to be, I stopped at the mailbox down at the Moose and I hit the Pokeball Plus or the Poke Plus and I got a shiny Cranidos.
I cannot believe that's from the Go Plus, dude.
Yeah, I'm very upset
that's ridiculous.
That I didn't see that one. That really
You
hurt.
always say that. You always want to know. I felt that too once when I got like a Rattata. I was like, oh, I would have loved to see that.
But I was like, oh no, there's no way I can get any more. Like I've already, my luck's run out.
You shouldn't have stopped playing. You should have kept playing.
I know.
Oh shit. But what about I know what I wanted to ask you about this. Like, the one thing that this Ultra Unlock doesn't have is, like, new Pokemon. Like, we've got new shinies, we've got all that, but do you think an event like this could have benefit from new Pokemon? Or do you think that that's where, like, Ultra Unlock 3, that's why they're holding info back? Like, maybe that's what's going to happen? Or
I'm okay with it not being new Pokemon. And just allowing us that extra chance to get the Kabuto if it avoided us last time or evaded us. Same thing with the Ammonite. Like, I didn't have an Ammonite, and that was like, I don't understand how I couldn't get one. I have like 3 Kabutos.
These Pokemon are pretty rare, right? Like, outside of events,
yep.
I guess? Yeah, right? So, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. But, I don't know. I bet you come the Ultra Unlock Part 3, I bet you we get some new Pokemon. I bet you we do. But we do have the lineup, Sans Ultra Unlock 3 for August. And last week we talked pretty much very much in detail about Ultra Unlock 1 and 2, so we won't go into that specifics. But you'll notice here that they've left a lot of holes in the schedule, and I don't know how I feel about that. I think that kind of goes against the point of having like this kind of recap. But we'll start with the research breakthrough. It's going to be Chimecho, with just had its shiny released. You get bonus Stardust for catching it. You're still getting double XP for catching it as a research breakthrough. Like, that's a bonus. This is a very good choice, in my opinion. I think people will actually be excited for this. Had the shiny not been released, people would have been bitching. But because it's a shiny shot and it's a rare Pokemon, I think this is acceptable. What do you think on this, Chimecho?
I like it because I didn't.
That's good.
Because GoFest, as much as we knew all this information, it was still like, I don't know what Pokemon to be going for. I'm just gonna catch everything. And I knew that I really wanted a Dino because I knew a Dino was supposed to be, that prized possession, shiny, and and so that's what I went after. So I can almost guarantee that I missed a couple Chimechos, and it's like I know that they're extra Stardust, so like there's already the appeal there, but I definitely missed some.
See, that's the reason I didn't miss any. Like, if I saw a Chimecho or a Dino because of the bonus Stardust, I was like, oh shit, let me catch this. But
well, some of it was like I was moving and it's like they were just out of range, and it's like I didn't really want to go backwards and backtrack.
Yeah, but I think it's a good choice. Oh, and this next thing, I think we have differencing opinions here as well. Like, the one Pokecoin bundle is back, and they've moved the weekly. They were doing a free remote raid pass with the research breakthrough, so you can get one every 7 days. They've moved that from there back to the shop in a one Pokecoin bundle for the remote raid pass. Now, what are your thoughts here? And do you think the pass should have left the research breakthrough thing? Like, I don't know. What's the motivation here, you think?
It feels better being in like the box, like knowing that I can get that.
Really? See, yeah. So I'm the opposite.
I did like how if you got it from the research, if you had 3, you could add to it.
But didn't you feel like that motivated you to do your research, like to make sure you didn't
I do
miss
my
your
research
shit?
anyways.
But
it's like homework. You don't want to do it, but you still do it.
Think about the average player. You know what I mean? Like, you don't think this would be a nice like carrot, dangling a carrot, on the string, like to get people to be like, oh shit, I better do my research. I want my fucking pass. I don't know. I
guess.
But now and then the follow up, and I know it's not that big a deal. Why one Pokecoin? Like, why not just do like a free thing? Why is it got to be one fucking Poke? I don't get that part. Is that maybe so, like, people can't create accounts, fresh accounts, and immediately get it? You know what I mean? They'd have to earn gym coin. They'd have to. I don't know. I don't know why they would do it. Like, what the hell? Like, what's the motivation there? I have no idea. I absolutely have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, Dialga is going to be sticking around until August 6th. That's when Palkia takes over and will run until the 20th. So the 6th to the 20th, that's the window for Ultra Unlock 2. And we'll review that next week, because that's when, when the next episode comes out, that's when Ultra Unlock 2 begins. So we'll revisit all the details of that then. We just talked about it last week. No need to go over it now. But as for the upcoming raid hours, we're going to see Dialga tomorrow from the day of this recording, but, before it comes out. But the following week, which is August 4th, we'll see Dialga. Then we have 2 weeks of Palkia. And then 825, that's still a mystery. That's part of Ultra Unlock 3's window. So we'll have to figure that out. But Adam, should we just go ahead and confirm that Ultra Unlock 3 is Shaymin?
Yes.
All right. Moving on. Shaymin has been confirmed. No, who the fuck is this going to be? It's got to be Arceus.
I don't know. It's got to be. It's got to be
every
Giratina.
week we keep talking about this. All right. Do you think they give us 2 legendaries, Giratina, because it seems to canonically fit?
I think if they're gonna give us Arceus, I think what they do is they give us Giratina, and they reintroduce EX raid passes, and then if you did a Giratina at any of those EX raid spots, you unlock Arceus at a later date. Upset the entire community. Why not?
Dude, the community is already fucking pissed. I miss EX raids. I loved EX raids. I always thought that was cool as shit. But
And now with remote raid passes,
I don't.
there's got to be some way to be able to just go.
They said in the beginning, early on, that EX raids would not be compatible with remote raid passes. They said that.
What?
Early on, like before.
What the French toast?
In the very shut the front door, like in the very beginning, I remember reading that. So, yeah, but
you lint liquor.
It's got to be something big. It's got to be bigger than Shiny Dialga and Palkia, and it's got to be bigger than Mewtwo.
All right,
because that's what
Shaymin land form and Shaymin sky form.
I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know. But it's like time and space. If it's distortion again, that points to Giratina. I don't know. All right, let us know what you think. Please keep us informed. All right, Adam. Next we have Mega Pokemon, and I don't know if you've noticed now. I don't know if you're rating this, but Mega Charizard X is currently our Mega Pokemon. That's going to run alongside Dialga. And then Mega Ampharos is going to take over and run alongside Palkia. So the whole time Palkia is here, it'll be Mega Ampharos. Then we're going to have a week of Mega Beedrill and then a week of Mega Pidgeot to close out the month. So Mega Charizard X and then Mega Ampharos and then a week of Mega Beedrill and then Mega Pidgeot. That's pretty cool.
I'm so sick of Megas.
Why? Just ignore them.
I do.
So what's the bother? What's the bother then?
It's just like, give us a new one.
See, the way I look at it now, I end up like when I was rating Mewtwo, every single day I had Mega Gengar, right? Because I was able to keep it on for 8 hours, and all my raids that I would do, I would put Gengar in the second spot. So it was like, now I actually have the purpose of, all right, I can, at 12 noon, I can Mega Evolve Gengar. And if I have to put the phone down for 4 hours, I don't care. Because if I get a raid invite at 5 o'clock, I could jump on, do a Mewtwo, and my fucking Gengar is still Mega Evolved. Like, I was like, all right, maybe this is, now I'm starting to get it. Now I'm starting to get Megas. And it's like, I make them my active buddy. I'm earning, Mega Energy. I never seem to decrease because I'm always earning it from walking. It's like, all right, I found the groove. I found the loop.
Let's be honest. You always have Mega Energy.
I do, but like, I still can't. I haven't done my first fucking Mega Altaria, and I have a hundo because I'm 10 Mega Energy short, and it's like now August. It's not going to be Mega Altaria coming back, so I gotta wait till September. Shit.
Hey, wake me up when September ends.
I definitely will. All right, Adam, we've got spotlight hours. You want to run through these?
Yes, the next 5 spotlight hours for August. Oh my goodness.
5 Tuesdays.
5. Count it. 1, 2. Okay, yeah, there's 5. Every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. local time. Starting with August 3rd, we have Magnemite with Double Catch Stardust.
I'm sorry, what Pokemon was that?
Magnemite. Hold on, I gotta hold my nose. Magnemite.
That was much better. Yeah. That was legit.
We have Double Catch Stardust. Yes. So you need to lure up your area. You need to drop an incense. You need to drop a star piece or like several. Okay, just 2. But you need to be playing and catching and nonstop. You gotta walk. You got to do what it takes to get as many as possible.
Adam, you're like a motivational speaker. It's amazing.
Okay, so, and then the 10th is going to bring us EC Shellos with Double Catch XP. Okay, annoying. Doesn't matter. The Catch XP doesn't matter to me. But it's EC. And then the 17th, we're going to have West Sea with Double Catch Candy. So again, that doesn't necessarily, those don't matter, but having the different Shellos is so cool.
Well, this is part of the space Ultra Unlock.
I get it, and that's why it's cool.
But do we need 1 million of them?
Yes. We need good ones. We need to be trading them with our friends.
Okay.
All right. And then on the 24th and the 31st, we're going to have mystery Pokemon.
Okay.
Delibird, Kecleon.
2 weeks of not telling us what the Pokemon is. So after
I can
the 20th,
only assume that because they're holding out this information, like, is this during part 3?
yeah.
Okay,
it's the
so
20th.
during part 3, they're going to give us the announcement and be like, oh, you'll also get this Pokemon X or whatever announcement it is. And then, or maybe we just get Shaymin Spotlight Hours, land form and sky
See,
form.
but that's the thing. So these Pokemon are not. These are not, legendaries. These are our regular Spotlight Pokemon. So the only thing, like, I don't think they could have named a Pokemon and given something away. This. Is this going to be new Pokemon for Spotlights? I don't get it. Maybe it's additional regionals. Oh shit! Imagine like a whole smorgasbord of regionals. That'd be cool as shit.
But it'd have to be 2 different ones. Like Spotlight Hour is only 1 Pokemon.
Well, maybe they do like a Northern Hemisphere, Southern Hemisphere.
I don't know.
I don't know either. That'd be fun though. No, but this obviously has a tie-in with the 3rd Ultra Unlock. They wouldn't hold this.
Yeah, maybe it's like we get the Kangaskhan and we get the Heracross. That would be cool.
Well, we're gonna get that as part of the Ultra Unlock too.
No, I know, but as Spotlight Hours.
Because it would be the following weeks. Because the Heracross and the Kangaskhan go away on the 20th.
You're just ruining my dreams.
Dude, I don't know. I would have rather had one Spotlight Hour with both Shellos and then the other Spotlight Hour with a different regional. Even if it was Heatmore or Durant, you know what I mean? Like that swap. But
I guess.
I don't know. Does all these gaps, though, does this make the announcement feel incomplete? Or are you like, ooh, tell me more. I'm engaged. Like, what do you feel?
It does feel incomplete, but I get it if they're waiting to give us that with all the Ultra Unlock 3 stuff. I get it.
Well, that's
I
definitely
get that.
it.
I get that mystery. And I like that.
All right.
It gives us something. It's like we have to wait and see. I like it.
All right, and then Eevee Community Day, Community Day weekend. We talked about this last week, but it was prior to the actual announcement happening. And not for nothing, I think the community took it much better than I thought they were. And I'm assuming that the diversity of like the evolution moves, like that whole mechanic, that whole thing, was enough to keep things interesting enough for people to not like lose their shit. Because, I saw some people that were like, oh, it's a repeat Pokemon. But I didn't see the uproar that I thought was going to come from it. But what about in your circles? Like how are people feeling about Eevee?
Most people I've talked to are excited for it. I'm personally excited. You should be excited.
I don't have hundos. I wish I had hundos.
Yeah. And?
Well, that would make me excited if I had hundos. I don't have them.
I guess.
Oh man, no, but I and we can confirm that the $1 special research will give you one of every evolution with the exclusive move. So, prep your Eevees now, prep your Espeon and Umbreon, start walking now. Remember to make them your buddy, keep them as your buddy when you do the evolution. The night and day thing, and then Sylveon is going to be 7 hearts rather than 70. So start earning hearts now. I'm assuming that you can bring in hearts that were earned outside of the event window. Like remember when they released the Sylveon special research, you had to earn like hearts on an Eevee during the event. You couldn't have had hearts earned prior and have them count. So I'm assuming that's not going to be the case for this. Like, so, you have an Eevee with 7 hearts on buddy hearts. It'll give you the option to evolve to Sylveon. I hope. That's how I'm hoping.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. And one final thing on the this August blog, they mentioned Go Battle Night. It's going to be Thursday, August 26th, so still a month away. This is from 6 to 11:59 p.m. local time. Per the usual, you can complete 100 battles. You'll receive double Stardust for winning battles, completing sets, and ranking up. And as a reminder, at that time, we'll have all 3 leagues. So we'll have Great Ultra Master during that time. And Adam, where are you at with PvP? You reached rank 20. Did you fall off, or have you still been doing some battles?
Yeah, I fell off pretty hard. I've been losing a whole bunch, so it's kind of like...
Well, it's Ultra League right now. I don't go near Ultra League with a 10-foot fucking pole. I did some battles last night for funsies on the Zoom call, and it was embarrassing. I was getting fucking walloped. It's just, I just don't like it. I don't have the Pokemon for it. None of my Pokemon for PvP have good IVs in, good PvP IVs at all. And definitely not the Ultra League Pokemon. So I get fucking wrecked every fucking time. But so no Ultra League remix for you.
No. I mean, I opened my game and
but you're not doing battles. Did you get your Mindfu? Like, did you get enough candy to evolve and everything?
I believe so, yeah.
The Mind Shao? All right, good.
Yeah, I got a couple of those.
Okay. All right, good. But Adam, that's a lot of August info. Why don't we take a little break? And when we come back, I want to talk about this pretty significant topic of the ban waves.
Okay.
And then we'll have a little fun, and we'll look at some Twitter responses that are like funny, not funny. But yeah.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. We'll see you guys after this short break.
From our break.
Boop.
Bam. All right, little housekeeping to get through before the ass of the show. This podcast is powered by Patreon. Please check ours out over at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor, where you can support the show for as little as $1 a month. And that $1 will get you access to our patron exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. And all patrons are eligible to participate in our monthly Pokemon Go and TCGO prize tournaments. Our TCGO tournament is going down right now. Adam beat me last night. We had to face off.
On the Zoom call.
I almost beat you, man. That first game, I almost beat you. I almost had you. It was very close.
It was wicked close.
If I had one more turn in my favor, I would have been able to beat you. And I'm using a fucking store-bought deck.
Hey. It's all in the luck. It's all in the luck. You drew the right cards.
But a huge thank you to our gym leaders, Absolutely Ryan, Dig Dug Rob, Grant, Jamal, JD Mojo, Jojo, Magikarp, DM, Paul, Sharkfin, Talon, Tish, and TN Comics Wiz. Thank you so much. Shout out to 2 brand new patrons this week, Andrew and Frank. And shout out to a returning patron, Mr. Batfleck. Thank you, 3, for joining into the Discord and Patreon this week. That's phenomenal. Thank you. We appreciate it, and couldn't do it without you. And a special thanks to our executive producer, Paul Bott. Thank you so much. And check out our merch store, PokemonProfessor.com/merch. All right, Adam.
Ken.
There's some interesting shit here. This is a good one. So I'm sure you've heard, I've heard, we've all heard stories of trainers getting banned, like, even when they don't do anything wrong.
Yes.
And it always makes you give the side eye, like, well, did you do something wrong? Like you never know. But recently, there's been these waves of bans that have gone out completely unprovoked. And like I said earlier, a lot of iOS players, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but something is going on with the Niantic, like, anti-cheat software, because it's banning people with no warning and saying you're banned for 30 days. Check back in 30 days, blah, 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 blah. We'll talk about it. So this is really fucked up because what ended up happening was people took to Twitter, they took to Reddit, and they're like waving their hands like, hey, Niantic, help me. Please, I didn't do anything wrong. I woke up and my shit was banned. So unprecedented. I did not think this was how it's was going to go down. Niantic support actually replies or puts up a tweet that says, we're working on reverting strikes for some trainers who incorrectly received punishments on their accounts. This will be done for trainers automatically, whether or not they have contacted us. We apologize for the error. So, they're calling out, hey, we messed up. We banned people by accident. You don't have to get in touch with us. We don't have to get in touch with you. It'll just fix itself. So they acknowledge it, but I don't think they're going to actually say what went wrong. I think people are just going to either get their access back and then they're going to move on. But this is definitely not a good look.
Yeah.
Not. So how do they rectify this? I think they got to accomplish two things. They have to maintain transparency. They have to come across and say, this is what happened. They have to give an explanation because that's what happened to these trainers. No explanation. You violated, strike, bam. Not hey, we noticed this activity on your account. Maybe they don't, I'm sure they don't have to do that, but it just came without warning. And then they have to remain, have trust. Right now, the trust level for Niantic is even with the success of GoFest, it's still pretty low. So I think they got an uphill battle here. But what do you think could have possibly caused all of these recent false flags? Is it the issues that the game has had with backgrounding the app and then it fucks with the GPS? I don't know. What do you think causes this shit?
Well, it could be with the Maps app for Google, or not Google, but the iOS. It just whatever the app that normally comes up. Because whenever I use that and try to go back and forth, it doesn't like that at all. It doesn't
you talking about Apple Maps?
Yes.
See, I use Google Maps, and I always run into the problem of the game having a blank map when I come back from Amazon Music or Google Maps. And I drive with that shit every day. So I don't know. But even there was a prominent German YouTuber, Spieletrend. He been in some trainer tips videos a year ago. He did Go Travel, that campaign with Niantic a couple years ago. But he was banned a few weeks ago and has not been able to regain access to his account. And this is even being directly connected to Niantic. Direct channel, hey, hi Niantic, here's my situation. And they didn't fix it.
Wow.
And he puts out a video today saying hey, I'm no longer associated with Niantic. I'm done. So, this isn't just happening to, Johnny Nobody down the street. You know what I mean? This is happening to trainers all over the world.
You're not a nobody.
It's
You're an actual Pokemon trainer, so just keep that in mind. Ken didn't mean to offend you.
I totally meant to offend you.
What? That's so mean. I might have to disassociate myself with Ken.
You're nobody trainer.
That guy from LURED Up, he was calling trainers nobodies.
But
you're somebody.
Anyway, this I'm just saying this is a widespread problem.
Yes.
And this is listen to this response. So he, of course he did the ban appeal process, and he posted Niantic support's response to his ban appeal. And it says this: "We take fairness seriously at Niantic. Accounts that have been found to not be playing within the terms of service or the trainer guidelines will be suspended. Your temporary suspension will be lifted within approximately 30 days. If we find that you continue to violate any of the Pokemon Go terms of service and Pokemon Go trainer guidelines, your Pokemon Go account will be terminated. For more information, please go to our help center, yada, yada, yada." So, holy shit.
Wow.
Like, this is a pretty aggressive email.
That's very aggressive.
And it's like, I get it. You're in essence, on paper, you would think that they're addressing a cheater. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
So, I don't know. It's a little rough around the edges. But I don't know, Adam, do you know anyone impacted by this?
Not personally, no.
I don't either. What can Niantic do here?
Well, I think first off, it could have been the Niantic cat struck again.
Oh, yep, that's true.
Definitely probably walked over some keyboards and hit like a Control All and just picked every trainer. I don't know how you fix that. That's such a good question though. Like how do they fix that? How do they make it right? You have to come
clean.
You have to come clean. You have to explain yourself as to what actually happened.
All right, here's my perfect world. Here's my perfect world response. Dear trainers, due to our anti-cheat software flagging GPS drift or flagging this when this happened, we inadvertently, punished X amount of accounts globally. We've identified those accounts and have reinstated their status, blah, blah, blah. Sorry. Here's some fucking, berries, twigs and berries. Who knows what they'll give out.
Here's a twig for your buddy Pokemon that brings.
Here's the image. So this is the body of text that would come up on screen as when you turn on the phone, like trying to get into the app. Black screen, red text. It says, "Warning notice. We have detected activity on your account that indicates you are using modified client software or unauthorized third-party software in violation of our terms of service. This is the first strike against your account. It will last for approximately 7 days. This is the 7-day warning. We strongly encourage you to stop this activity. Any further transgressions will result in an account suspension. Dun, dun, dun.
Visit the help center for more information."
Got it? And then the got it button at the bottom is so good. Got it? Got it, buddy. So anyway, on this this Niantic support tweet, the one where they're like, we're going to be reverting strikes. We all know that the comments on Niantic support tweets are always fucking gold. But this one had like a combination of like emotion, passion, and hilarity. So I want to review some of these because they're pretty good. And they bounce around from funny to serious and all that. I'll just read through them as I have them here, cut and paste. This one from Goddess Shan says, "I haven't been able to log into my account since last month. Can someone please help? I've spent way too much money on this game, even paid for a GoFest ticket that I wasn't able to use. My trainer ID is Goddess Shan. Thanks." So, seems pretty legit. Niantic support responds. Now remember, this is in the main response thread of that Niantic support tweet where they're going to fix it. This is what Niantic support replies. "Sorry to hear that, trainer. Please try using the correct login credentials and try again." Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
I don't know my password or my username. Are you kidding me?
Oh, God.
How could I be so dumb and forget what my username or my password was?
This kind of stuff, this is where it's like, dude, how can I spin this positively? I can't. Like, really? They're clearly saying that they were banned. They couldn't use their GoFest ticket, blah, blah, blah. And like SN, that's the person at Niantic support. Who's SN?
Sean Noble.
Sean Noble, why do you think that this person isn't using the right login? Really? Next one from Lucky Buns. This dude's a creator. Says, you need to do better. Your detection system does not work properly, and the fact you don't even look into appeals 95% of the time is unacceptable. You need to put real people behind the support of this, not bots. This has been happening for over 3 years. Inexcusable.
Preach.
Hey, man, that's what I'm talking about. A lot of passion here. All right, this next one. This one got us a response from Niantic support. It says, I got 7-day ban a month ago without any explanations when I was doing nothing wrong. Today I got a 30-day ban and was threatened to be banned forever. Please remove all of them and I'll consider playing again and spend real-world money on the game. That's from Cauliflower. Niantic support replies, Hey, trainer.
Hey, trainer.
We're unable to discuss concerns on social channels. Please reach out to our dedicated team using this link and select ban appeal. So,
but 95% of the time,
I don't know. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. All right, the next one. The Tired Inkwell says, seriously, not what I was expecting to happen to me, who was never broken the TOS. I really hope it's fixed soon because it's anxiety-inducing to have this. It's anxiety-inducing to have to see this.
See, now that's a big deal because I kid you not, this game has definitely been something that, if I'm in a crowded area or if I'm in an area that I don't know, it relieves a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety just to have it on. And so not being able to play it is
I would liken it to when you leave the house and you leave your phone at home and you don't have your phone, but you're looking for it all day, even though you know you don't have it.
Yes.
I would imagine that's the feeling.
Yeah, because once you're able to just open it up and, scan the area and go on a walk and enjoy it because you're catching Pokemon,
I'll be the first to admit, I wake up in the morning, I open the game. I go to take a piss, I'm looking at the game. I got to take a poop, I'm looking at the game. I go into the kitchen, I'm looking at the game. Got to set in my car, put the phone on the holder, turn on the game.
I'm playing the game.
Yeah. So it would completely derail my entire existence. And for a lot of people, it's like that because this game is very fucking consuming. So for a lot of people, it would literally turn their whole day upside down. So yeah, this can really fucking fuck with somebody. Adam, you want to go through a couple more?
All right, next one. As justice for this, all trainers should get double spin distance permanently back. Hey, they're not wrong.
This was jokingly all over this thread. People saying that all right, just give us back double spin distance. We'll call it even.
All right, the next one comes from Ralph. Seriously, just hear me out. Send your anti-cheat software over to Activision, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Raven Software, and SH Games. They could use it more.
It's like that.
Okay, the next one's coming from Pope Dave, friend of the show. He's been on here. Bugs and glitches that cause the game to crash or be less than expected quality is one issue. Banning legitimate trainers based upon a robot's decision and keeping in mind some have spent a lot of money and invested huge amounts of time is the biggest issue of all. Make it right.
It's indiscriminate. It don't care. It don't care how much you spent.
The next one's Kylie Rochelle. Now this weekend, I received another 30-day strike out of nowhere. I have hardly played at all the past few weeks due to an intensive summer program I started in July. I asked for help again, and Niantic support replied with the same auto answer. If you want my money, give real support.
Yeah. I this has got to be a personnel thing. I just can't imagine the amount of support tickets they get. And they clearly can't have humans fielding all of them. They should. But can you imagine? Like, we're just talking about Twitter and the shit is flying all over the place. Like, think about, I don't know. They've got to have a lot of tickets open.
Yeah, for sure. And this last one comes from Dazbon. It says, keep them banned and unban Pidgeot. And then it's got a like an image of Thanos saying, a small price to pay for salvation.
So, no, look, there's a lot of feelings here. There's a lot of people that are really pissed. There's a lot of people that are directly or indirectly impacted by this. And then there's people that are just like, come on, like, this is enough already. Like, I don't know, man. I think Niantic and the game, it's been 5 years. They really gotta, I don't know, man.
And they just
really
had GoFest. Like, they have a lot of money to work with. Honestly.
I hate, but
the
honestly,
amount of raid passes that we bought.
But I hate falling into that trap of saying, "Oh, they have money." Like, money clearly isn't the problem here. You're right; they do have money. It's the desire and the intent to use that money or to use the resources to address this stuff. If that's not in their plan of attack, then it doesn't matter if they have $1 or $1 zillion. If they don't care about it, who cares about the money? I just don't know. I really wish they would do like AMA style stuff, like really pull the curtain back a little. I think more developers at large need to do that, but here, I don't know. I think it's just a long time coming of the community really demanding transparency, and they're really holding Niantic's feet to the fire and saying like, yo, like, give us the fucking info. We deserve it. You're fucking with us. We've supported this game wholeheartedly. We might have talked shit on Twitter, but give us answers.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, it's
we need answers, period.
It's an interesting topic. Let us know how you feel. Let us know if, this is something that bothers you or you've been impacted by, but how could Niantic address this? I have no fucking clue. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. It'll be interesting to follow the Spieletrend story. See if he gets reinstated. What he does. He was in the influencer group and he's like, no, I'm done. So, hopefully you won't be a martyr for nothing. Hopefully the shit gets fixed.
Yes, yeah. Because that's crazy. It really is. Yeah. I mean, if that happened to one of us, it's like, oh yeah, how were your catches this week? Well, I was banned, so I couldn't catch anything. Thanks
Dude, I'd be sitting in the fucking corner in the fetal position, rocking back and forth.
Yeah, like exactly.
Going, is it 30 days yet? Is it 30 days yet? Is it 30 days yet?
It'd be like, well, it takes 30 days to break a habit, so you wouldn't want to come back after 30 days. Yeah. So that's like a really big deal.
Yeah, it sucks. But let us know what you think. But Adam, that's a show.
That is a SHOW.
That is. Thank you, everyone, for checking us out. Please check out luredup.com. You can email us info@luredup.com. You can go to our website, luredup.com, PokemonProfessor.com for everything that's going on with the network. You can leave us a voicemail. Oh, shit, we had a voicemail. 732-835-8639. We'll play that voicemail next week, no doubt. Other than that, Adam, that's all. That's it? Is that it?
That's it.
Keep training, trainers. We'll see you next week.